What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Chasing Scratch. I'm your guy, Uncle Church. Thank you guys for joining in and being a part of the congregation. Listen, today we are going to test some clubs. Finally, we are out of the studio. It is warm enough in my warehouse without having to blast the propane heat that we can get out here and hit on the simulator, get some numbers. So today, what I'm going to address, we are constantly told, especially this time of year, how much the newest and greatest irons, or clubs in general, are much better than the previous generations. Every year, it's the same thing. It's their ploy to get us to buy the newest and best. And if you are capable of doing that, and that's what you want to do, by all means, this video is not for you. But like most others, including myself, we can't afford to go out, or are we sponsored to be able to go get the newest and the greatest just at the drop of the hat. Now, I am notorious for swapping in and out clubs. Most of the time I look for deals on used racks, things like that. Occasionally I will buy new clubs to test them out. But what I'm going to address today are irons. Guys, irons, honestly, how much can you do with them? I mean, at the end of the day, it's a hunk of metal. So what we're going to do today is we're going to test not only are they better, but how they compare to the previous generations. So we're gonna do three different generations here. I'm gonna skip the 90s. I'm gonna do one from 1984. This is a Cleveland TC15 beryllium copper. These things are tiny. It has an S400U shaft in it. I don't even know if they still make a S400U, but that's gonna be the first one. The second one is gonna be a 704 CB Titleist. This is going to have a graphite regular flex Aldila Envy shaft. And then last but not least, we'll be hitting my current gamers, which are the ZX4, the original ones. I believe the Titleists were 2005. If I'm wrong, I'll put it up on the screen. My irons are the ZX4s, the original generation of these. Came out in 2021, so they are a few years older. But, you know, we're still going to get the numbers or the comparison that we need. Mine have the, I don't even know how to say this stupid word, the NS Pro 650, is it Nippons? Nippons. That's what it has in these. Now, these will be swapping out soon as I get my new ones in, which are the T350s with Stiff Flex graphite shafts. I went to Stiff Flex in my new ones because of my weight loss. Again, I told you guys I was swinging regular flex, the most forgiving irons that I could, to see how I could help my swing. When I was 460 pounds, I really couldn't move on it, so I needed as much forgiveness and as much of that whip as I could get. I needed a flimsy shaft because I just couldn't move a stiff shaft. So we are moving up to a Stiff Flex shaft, and we're gonna see how that does, but that'll be a video for the future, how they compare to my old irons, the ZX4s. But today, we're gonna see how these compare from three different generations. We're gonna be hitting 5 balls a piece. Then we will look at the numbers at the end. But I don't want this to be edited because I don't want people thinking, oh, we just took the 5 best swings. Unedited, very little editing in this at all. Maybe clip some from the front and the end just for dead space. But what we're going to be doing, we're going to be testing these on my Foresight Mevo launch monitor. Now, I don't have the best setup, so you can't see it, but you will be able to hear my iPad once I hit the ball, so it'll give you numbers, and then I'll go over what I see on the numbers between each shot as well. So 5 shots with each. My glove is dirty. I left my other ones on my golf cart. So we're going to start out with the Cleveland TC15 beryllium coppers, all right? I've already warmed up a little bit. I've already hit a few on mine, so don't think that I'm coming in here cold. We will start with this guy. We are hitting the Titleist Pro V1s for the launch monitor. Let's get a full swing going here. Start new session. We're going to name this 8 iron. All right, here we go. First swing. Guys, again, these things are tiny, probably not very forgiving. I've hit them already, so I know they feel well. This is the second time I've recorded this because yesterday my phone ran out of storage. Here we go. That was actually really well hit, and it did not pick it up. Ain't that fun? Disconnected. Wonder why it's disconnected. We probably will edit this part out. Oh, goodness. Okay, we're back connected. Here we go. All right, that was a really well hit ball. That's kind of unfortunate. So here we go. I should have waited till I heard her say ready before I hit that one. Here we go. Try it again. That one's not hit as well, but it's not bad. Now, distance-wise, these will be much shorter than my current irons. I don't know what's going on with my launch monitor, but it's having a little bit of issues today. That's completely right on the center line. It may not have read the distances on that one. Starting out hot, boys and girls, starting out hot. Here we go. What's going on? This is really sucking. I don't know what's going on. All right, we'll try this one more time. I got it back connected. We're still gonna hit 5 more. Here we go. First shot, technically. Not bad. It feels really good, guys. If you've never hit a beryllium copper iron, when they are struck well, it is fantastic. That one missed 4 yards to the right. Club head speed 84, which that's about right, maybe a little bit low. 131 carry. So here we go, 7,200 spin. Here we go. Second shot. I keep saying here we go. Carry is 129. That's to be expected. A lot of spin. 71.52, club speed 87. That's about where club speed needs to be. Again, these lofts are going to be much different than the next two. However, I think it's going to compete well with the Titleist because the shaft on the Titleist is not right for me. So here we go. Third one. Flared that one. Club speed down. Here we go. That one was 120 carry, so bad. Here we go. Let's speed this up a little bit. That felt good. That is crazy. That felt fantastic. Something may be going on with my launch monitor today. We'll see once we get to mine. Here we go. God, quit saying here we go. That was thin. That's just bad. Okay, not very forgiving. Hit it better yesterday. All right, next up we got the 704 CBs with the regular flex graphite shaft. Let's see how this goes. I only got 5 balls, so that's why we're hitting 5 mainly. Carry is 132. Club speed's a little down at 76. Not bad though. Pulled a little. Spins about the same as the last one. Don't feel as good as the beryllium coppers, but not bad. I felt really good. For a 77 mile an hour club speed, it's really not bad, 137. Really not terrible. Here we go. Here we go. Dang it. That club speed is just a little down. I think got 2 more left. That was 137, 77 club speed. Spin's decent, 7,400. Here we go. Here we go. Felt good. That's probably my best strike. 130.7, 75 mile an hour club speed. Let's go. Last one with this guy here. Yeah, not bad. That one that was 79.7. We'll round up on the club speed. Carry was 137. Yeah, not bad. Spin was a little high on that one. It was a little spinny. 8,000 spin. Okay, now to mine. I don't know why I'm yelling. I have a mic on. That was dumb. Again, ZX4s, regular flex, Geo, whatever these are. All right. These things have been fantastic. I've had them in for several years. Really good irons. Pushed it a little. Club speed definitely up. 92.1 on this club speed. That carry was 142. Definitely blocked it right. Spin is where, that's 7,000. That's a little better on the spin. Let's see what we can do here. Swing 2 on this guy. That club speed was 92.4. Still a little pushy. 149.7 on the carry. That's where I want to be with my carry on my 8. It's 149.7, or 150 is where I want to be. What if I said I wanted it to be 149.7? Wouldn't be chasing scratch, I'd be chasing tour. Even though they hit their 8 irons like 180. Yeah, that was good. Still a little bit right. Spin 66.54, that's nice. 148 carry, 149 total. 2 more. 2 more. Oh, that was bad. That was fat. But these things are so forgiving. And I'm hitting off of a mat. 146 carry, 92 club speed. Low spin because it was a little hit bad. Here we go. Here we go, because this is the last one, boys. Here we go. Let's get after one. Try to turn one over to the left. Oh. We'll take that one out. Carried 145 thinly. I did jump on that one. That says club speed 95. That's very high for an 8 iron. All right, last one for sure, no matter what. Fat again. 140.8, a little bit less right. Club speed 92, so not terrible. So, question remains. Do you need the newest and the best of everything? No, you don't. Is it more enjoyable with these? Yeah, it's much more enjoyable. But we can play with anything. As long as you get the right shaft and stuff like that, you kind of know what you need. You can play with anything. So don't believe the narrative that you have to go out and spend $1,500 on new irons every year, because you don't. Club manufacturers don't like to hear that because they want you to go out and spend the money. Guys, you can get around the course just fine with either one of these. I mean, yeah, is it a little less fun because you're hitting your 8 iron when other buddies are hitting pitching wedge? Yeah. So if you have the means and you want to buy new clubs, it does make it a little more enjoyable. You don't have to buy the newest and the greatest, because this right here, ZX4, perfectly fine compared to the last 2 or 3 years. So don't believe the hype that you have to go out, spend $1,500 on the brand new irons that are being dropped. Hit the ones that you can afford and enjoy to play. Go hit some, guys. All these big box stores, Edwin Watts, all these golf stores, Golf Superstore, you can go in and hit used irons. Go hit them. Don't go spend $1,500. I know I'm repeating myself, but it's crazy to think that we're being sold the idea that we have to go get the newest and the best of everything. We don't. Just get what you can afford and enjoy the game. That's what this is all about, is just getting out and enjoying yourself, enjoying the game, the greatest game that has ever been played. Not just saying that because it's a movie, but it really is just a fantastic game. Guys, thank y'all so much for joining into this episode. Sorry it's a day late. It will be out tonight. This is Wednesday. It will be out this evening. I know it may not be the best video. I just wanted to get out here and get this simulator rolling for you guys. A lot of you guys have been on me. We want to see some stuff. Course vlogs coming. Hope this game gets better because I'm terrible right now. Going to Vegas next week, so should see some content coming from it. Going to go out there to the Birdie Gang tournament, meet some people, shake some hands, kiss some babies, and see how things are going in that part of the world. Again, thank you guys for joining in. If you don't mind, like, comment, and subscribe, and definitely hit that bell notification, guys, so you're notified every time I drop a new video, because never know when I'm going to have problems uploading videos. Guys, again, thank y'all so much. We'll see you tomorrow.